People misunderstand red velvet cake because most of the times they focus on the color when the real flex is actually the texture. You know that soft velvety crumb that melts in your mouth before you finish chewing? That's good today. And luckily enough, this recipe is super simple. This recipe is super cheap to make, so you don't have to break an account to make this. The first thing that goes in is sugar and then an egg. Give this a very good whisk. Until you get something very slimy with bubbles on top. Just like this. Go in with the oil. You can use soya oil, you can use normal vegetable oil, you can use melted butter, just whatever kind of fat works for you. Then go in with the milk. You could do this with plain milk or you could go in with some buttermilk. Plain milk works, buttermilk works, but in this recipe I'm using plain milk. At this point, add in the salt and the flavor. My video skipped at this point, so I wasn't able to show you where I added the flavor, but go in with the flavor. I'm going to add the measurement of the flavor in the description box below. Then add in all the flour, all the dry ingredient mixtures, and sift it into the wet ingredients. Mix properly until you can no longer feel or see any lumps in the batter. At this point, you probably already know if your cake is going to behave well or not. This stage matters more than people realize, because the way you mix determines whether your cake feels luxurious or just average. Once the batter is properly mixed, set aside and then grease the pan. I'm using a 4-inch pan, and this is one of my best pan despite the fact it is small. Just grease the inside with oil and line it up with a parchment paper. Transfer the batter into the pan. Now before I transfer the batter into the pan, I wanted to make sure that the batter is smooth and silky, so I still give it some more stir with my spatula, just to make sure that I break up any remaining lumps at the bottom of the bowl. Pour into the pan. This should give me about 2 4-inch pan, so I added the other mixture in another bowl since I just had one of this pan. Bake at 170 degrees Celsius for 30 to 35 minutes, and this is what we have. It's bouncy, it is soft, it is velvety, it is melt in your mouth. This is everything that you want in a red velvet cake. Don't forget to come back and leave a comment after you've tried this recipe. I would like to know how much you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next video. Look out as I'll be dropping wonderful recipes that are easy to make and you're going to love and enjoy with your family.